Good afternoon. My name is Regina Kenny. I was born and raised in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. My maiden name is Gallagher. Both my parents were born in Ireland. My mother was from County Mayo. The main town was Ballina, and my father was from County Sligo. And in the mid to late 20s, they came here to Philadelphia. I don't know about my father, but my mother left from Cork and came to Philadelphia. They worked as my mother as a maid, my father as a butler. He was a chauffeur. She worked in homes on the main line. When they went down the shore in the summer times, my mother would go with them and work down there also. As I said, my father was a butler. Neither one of them really spoke much about their experiences, but they came here. They met in Philadelphia. They didn't know each other before they came here. They met and married in the late 30s, and they had 4 children, 4 girls. I was in my 20s or maybe even older before I actually thought about what they experienced, because both my parents had been interviewed by my sister, who was doing a little writing for a local Irish newspaper, and she interviewed my mother, which was very emotional for me, I guess, because I read that her last memory of her father was him running down the train station waving goodbye to her as she left to come here to the United States. That was the last time she ever saw her father. My father never saw his mother again after he left in the late 20s. He never saw his mother. When she passed away, he was very sad and didn't want my mother to feel sad. So he made arrangements for all of us to go to Ireland to see her mother. So I did meet my maternal grandmother when I was 6 years old. They didn't talk much about their experiences. They left because there wasn't anything for them in Ireland. My father was one of 9 children. 1 remained in Ireland, and 6, I think, came to the United States. 2 stayed in England. My father had a brother, I believe, who worked for was with the IRA, and they were quiet about that too. I think they didn't talk much about that. My mother was one of 3 children, or 4, excuse me, 4. 2 remained, and 2 came. My mother and her sister came here to the United States. Each of my parents had someone to come to help them when they arrived here in Philadelphia. And they went back and forth to Ireland a lot before they passed away. They spent 6 months out of each year with family, which was nice for them because it was enjoyable for them to spend time with family that they hadn't seen for a lot of years.